Tony's rescued his car, but it's come at a price.
So how much did it cost you to get out?
£135. My ex-sister-in-law, her husband lent me the money. There wasn't nobody else to ask, so they helped me out that big favour I had, and I needed a car to get around.
£135 is another debt that they can't afford to pay. To raise some money, Tony's off to an old haunt, cash converters. They'll take your electrical goods and other household items in exchange for cash. He sold his last few possessions for just over a £5.
Got a bit there.
He's one of Dave Rowland's regulars.
This is Tony's radio. Clock radio, there you go.
Was Tony's radio?
Well, it was, yeah. So we'll pop that on here. Yeah, he's brought his stuff in this morning because basically it's all he's got left. Because he sold everything else, his TVs, videos, you name it, he sold it. And that's about the last of it now.
With no income other than Tony's small pension, Kath's trying to get them back to work.
My name's Kathleen Hime. I've done a lot of fundraising in my time.
I used to have money. Not a lot of money, but it was enough to tie me over. But I was going out every weekend down to a nightclub. Used to enjoy it, but now let Kath move in.
No. I must be quite honest now. I'm from the old school. I'm like 50, and but I've got. Everybody says my telephone manner is really good.
There ain't a lot you can do when you're skint, is there? Ain't a lot you can do. You're skint, ain't you?
With less money being spent on alcohol, Tara can afford to stock up.
Do you have more money that you're not with Tom now or less? So how does it work out for you?
I have a lot more. On a weekend, me and Thomas would be going to the pawn shop because we got no money, and like one of us would want a drink, or, you know, well, basically Tom would want a drink, and then I would have a drink with him because he's drinking. So it was just back to the normal mode again. On the monthly pay, I go mad. I really do. I could go to the counter and shake myself in a minute without being done. This is the scary bit now. Right, that's 14, 50, 60, 78. We didn't do a bad shop actually, for a change. And go spend some money now, go mad.
Vernon's been buying goods fit for a king. He's hoping that his speculating will result in some accumulating.
Collecting a few things around all the research shops, because what I'm going to do is go to the auction house. So like, I'm trying to change my stance a bit by going to the auction houses, because it's all proper name stuff, what I'm picking out. And it's all in the books of Miller's guides. I've got the antique collectibles guides of Miller's, and you just look in the index at the name of the stuff and you can look it up straight away.
How much do you think you've spent on stuff?
I've spent about 80 to 90 pounds on stuff in the last 3 days, out my earnings. And I bought stuff like this, like it's similar to Clavis Cliff, but it's DC. Paid a £5 for that, and I'm going to put like a £20 reserve on it. Yeah, I've done it before. I lost out, I did, because I never put a reserve on them. I just said to the highest bidder, and I lost out, I did. I always know now to put a reserve on stuff. So if I get £200, I'll be well happy. I will, because I will have just over doubled my money.
The local auction house will reveal just how precious his collectibles are.
I've been actually collecting stuff since I was 11. Stamps and coins and postcards, and with my mother I used to collect. There's just a bit of a queue for the valuations, but I think I've made it. I made it for the valuations. So, like, hopefully, it's to value my stuff and stick it in auction.
To help pay off his car debt, Tony's agreed to taxi a relative around. It's going to earn him £5.
Oh, it's the time. That's petrol, in it. Cars. Who'd have them? Give a fag. I get stressed out. Mama love.
All right.
£2. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Just can't stand it.
Tony's in business.
All right, thanks a lot. Bad news. None of it can go in the auction. It's not good enough for the auction. The values are too low to put into auction. You've got to come up with better stuff, he said. He said the postcards was like £5 for the lot. I must have paid £1 and £2 each for them. So I spent about £30 on them. It's wasted. Well, if I get my trader's licence, the Royal Mail in a bit, and my trader's licence has come through from the police, I'll be able to do them on the street anyway, so I'll get me money for them, by hook or by crook. But yeah.
Down the audience, she said, wasn't it? By Tesco's. She said she should be there at 2 o'clock.
Do you mind taxiing people around?
I know, I don't mind it. It's just that I don't like, Kath don't like it, I don't think. I don't get much out of it, do I?
The meter's running, but there's no sign of Tony's passenger.
Can you phone her, or has she got?
No, I can't remember. I ain't got no credit on my phone. So I have a quick look round there a minute? I don't want to leave the car here. They might tow it away like I did last time. No sign of them, is there? They're not here, are they?
That's cost you now, though, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think it's on my nerves a bit. Goes all the way down, and what a waste of petrol I wasted there.
Morning, folks. Just woke up out.
Vernon's trying a new approach to sell his collectibles.
I fed up of dressing like big issue all the time, you know. I got to a couple of smart clothes, so I thought I've got to go see the book dealer, so I want to look smart, so he doesn't think I'm desperate and gives me less money, you know. An old Rupert, I think, is in there. Oh yeah, look, here he is. Rupert the Bear. I'm sure it's an original from when he started off. Oh, it's solid silver brush. 1898, the markings, and it's Birmingham, the anchor. I've got Biggles there, and he's really sought after. Look, the Black Peril by Biggles, the first edition. My dad would remember all those, if he was still around, but he went last year, my dad did. But he used to collect all those lot, collectibles and antiques. And my mother was a collector, that's how I sort of got into it.
A local collector is Vernon's first target.
Hello, this is Mr. Burgess. What it is, I've got a book collection for sale. I've got about 50 books in the suitcase. I only want to buy 500 books. Not the Robert Louis Stevenson or the Dickens. OK, no problem. So only buying 500 books at a time. Dreadful. I think we'll go to the book dealers for now. I always come to these dead ends like where, you know, yeah. Keep going, yeah. Don't give up.
Tony's home empty-handed, only to find that Kath has her hands full with a drink.
You're different than me. You're happier when you're drunk.
Martin,
do I appear drunk today?
No, that's...
Am I happy?
It's coming.
I can be happy whether I've had a drink or I haven't had a drink.
Do you think you become a different person when you've had a drink, though?
Last night, yeah, I can become more aggressive.
Very
but
violent.
No,
You are.
yeah, and why? Because you locked me in last night. You didn't even let me go out. So why did I become like that? Because you got him silent in front of the door.
You can always tell by the way she acts. She's been drinking. She has, hasn't she?
How come you end up drinking in the day?
I always said to people, this is equivalent to a fag. I don't smoke, John. I never touched cigarettes. I've never touched crack cocaine. I've never touched any drug substance in my whole entire life. And that's no excuse, but I don't know, it's the effect, I think. It just makes you relax. The drinking really became very severe when I met my second husband because he drank anyway. He was an alcoholic, my second husband, and it didn't help because he used to drag me in all the pubs. He'd say, oh, come on, have an orange juice. Then he put some brandy in it. That's no good, because in the end I got hooked on it, I think.
Pretty true, so I don't think I'll get as much as I expect. Hold on, I've got some books I have, though. There's some Robert Louis Stevenson and Dickens' books in there. Big alls. There's that one.
Yeah, I'm afraid that most of them are no commercial value, really.
Yeah.
They're just ordinary, popular reprints of things, you know.
Yeah.
So nobody would really be interested in giving any money for them.
No,
I
okay,
suspect,
darling.
so.
No problem. Thank you very much, dear. Nice to meet you. Thank you. So I told you I always come to dead ends. Never mind.